this video we will talk about blood and its important components. So in the last video we have talked about the introduction of body fluid and circulation. हमने वहाँ पर बात की थी that what is a circulatory system and why the circulatory system is important. In this video हम बात करेंगे about the composition of blood, that blood के कौन कौन से component है, and after that we are going to take the detailed account of each and every component. So this video is like the detailed account of plasma. The next video will be the detailed account of formed elements. So for that basically we have to undergo the important aspects of blood. Blood is a connective tissue, we know that very well, and more precisely it's a fluid connective tissue. जब हमने बात की थी 7th chapter that is the structural organization of animals, then वहाँ पर हमने बात की थी about tissues, and when we have talked about the connective tissue हमने वहाँ पर बात की थी about specialized connective tissue. Out of them, one of the important specialized connective tissue is blood. Why? Because the blood is having fluid matrix. Okay, the matrix in case of blood is fluid, and we know that very well that the blood is not semi-solid, the blood is not solid, the blood is fluid because it used to flow. ये हमारी बॉडी का बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट कंपोनेंट है एंड वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कंपोनेंट ऑफ सर्कुलेटरी सिस्टम, क्योंकि ये फ्लो कर सकता है. सर्कुलेटरी सिस्टम के इंपॉर्टेंट कंपोनेंट सिर्फ वही होंगे जो कि फ्लूइड होंगे, बिकॉज ओनली फ्लूइड हैज द कैपेबिलिटी टू go from one place to another at very less time. You cannot give that much time to a solid, right? Because solid cannot flow at all and the gases are not that stable. Okay, हमारी बॉडी में आप गैसेस को डायरेक्टली नहीं छोड़ सकते कि हाँ आप उस जगह से उस जगह कोई चीज को ट्रांसफर कर दीजिए. इट इज नॉट दैट इजी फॉर अ गैस. सो द important thing that comes into consideration is fluid, and the fluid matrix is present in case of blood, which is a specialized connective tissue. CT means connective tissue. So that fluid connective tissue is basically formed up of two different things. The very first thing is plasma, and the second important thing is formed elements. So in formed elements there are all different kind of components. For example, there are leukocytes, that are the white blood cells, there are erythrocytes, that is the red blood cells, there are platelets. All those things derive approximately 45% of the component of blood, and those 45% components are basically the formed elements. ये बनते हैं, they are basically derived from a particular lineage. Let me tell you something very important about that lineage. Okay, I hope you know about the stem cells very well. Stem cells can be differentiated into different kind of cells. आजकल एक important चीज जो चली है वो है stem cell therapy. जब भी कोई बच्चा पैदा होता है तो उसकी umbilical cord से थोड़े से stem cells ले लिए जाते हैं, जिससे कि in future if the child or if the adult is suffering from some sort of disease, then the stem cells okay can be induced to form a particular organ under particular conditions. वो जो organ है वो अगर एक adult में organ damage होता है तो उसके stem cell दोबारा काम आ सकते हैं उस organ को regenerate करने में. So that is also a very important concept. So stem cells are like pluripotent. Okay, और हम उन्हें टोटिपोटेंट भी कह सकते हैं, लेकिन इन दिस केस जो हम बात करने वाले हैं जिन स्टेम सेल की, वो अपनी लीनिएज के काफी सारे सेल्स बना सकता है. फॉर एग्जांपल HSC. HSC is basically called as the hematopoietic stem cell. Hematopoietic. Now hematopoietic में एक वर्ड आया, hematopoietic में वर्ड आया हेमेटो. ओके, और यू कैन कॉल इट हेमेटोपोइसिस. हेमेटोपोइसिस का मतलब होता है फॉर्मेशन ऑफ ब्लड कंपोनेंट्स. So that HSC will give rise to different kind of lineages. Okay, there is myeloid lineage, there is lymphoid lineage, okay, and there is erythroid lineage. From these lineages different kind of cells and different kind of blood components are formed. ये चीज आपको immunology में बहुत ज़्यादा डेप्थ में पढ़नी पड़ेगी when you will go to higher classes. If you are doing like MSc or if you are doing MBBS, then in case of immunology you will learn all these things into detail. But यहाँ पर हम सिर्फ basic बात करेंगे. HSC can give rise to all the components. So the components will be formed, and since they are formed from a cell, they are called as formed elements. Okay, so formed elements इन्हें बोलते हैं, and they constitute approximately 45% of the whole blood. अब यार बेसिक मैथमेटिक्स है, अगर 45% है formed elements तो बचा हुआ प्लाज्मा कितना हुआ? 100 minus 45, that is 55%. Okay, so we don't have to learn this point. If one thing is 45%, the other will be 55. So the second thing is plasma. Plasma is nothing. Okay, plasma is nothing, but it is like water, because more than 90% of the component of plasma is water. Okay, so plasma में water है, और इसके अलावा कुछ proteins हैं, कुछ biomolecules हैं, कुछ minerals हैं, कुछ clotting factors हैं. We know very well that the protein or we can say let's say simple बात करते हैं blood की. The blood helps in the clotting. Whenever there is some sort of cut or some sort of damage or injury on your body, the blood used to clot it. उसके ऊपर जो है क्लॉट बन जाता है, और उसके बाद जो खून है वो बहना बंद हो जाता है. So that clot is formed because of different kind of clotting factors, and that clotting factors are present in the plasma, and there are different kind of proteins also which are present in plasma. So let's talk about all these things. The plasma is basically straw colored and it is quite viscous. Viscous है क्योंकि इसकी viscosity थोड़ी ज़्यादा है, थोड़ा गाढ़ा होता है, and it is straw colored basically. And as I have said, 90 to 92% component is water. तो आप लोग ये कह सकते हैं मोस्ट ऑफ द कंपोनेंट ऑफ प्लाज्मा इज बेसिकली वाटर, और कुछ नहीं है उसमें, वाटर ही है. अब यहां तक आपको याद हो गया कि ये वाटर है, लेकिन बचे हुए कंपोनेंट्स क्या है, दैट इज ऑल्सो इंपॉर्टेंट. सो फर्स्टली लेट्स गो टू द लास्ट थिंग. ओके, वी विल गो इन अ पर्टिकुलर सीक्वेंस. सो क्लॉटिंग फैक्टर्स, there are different kind of clotting factors which helps in a particular cascade. Okay, the clotting is also not a single step process. If a single protein will come at the site of injury, it will assist another protein that will come to the site of injury again. The inactive protein will be converted into the active protein, and after that the clot will be formed. So clot formation is not a single step process. It undergoes a cascade जो कि स्टार्ट होती है एक प्रोटीन से, एंड काफी सारे प्रोटीन उसमें इन्वॉल्व होते हैं. सो इनएक्टिवेशन, एक्टिवेशन ऑफ प्रोटीन इज आल्सो डन. आई हैव मेड अ ट्रिक वीडियो ऑन क्लॉटिंग फैक्टर्स. सो इफ यू वांट टू लर्न, दिस इज नॉट गिवन इन एनसीईआरटी बट दैट विल बी हेल्पफुल फॉर यू, दैट इफ यू वांट टू लर्न द क्लॉटिंग फैक्टर्स, then you can go to that video, clotting factor tricks by Vipin Sharma, and you will get that video. Or the process of clotting by Vipin Sharma, you will get two different videos on that how the clotting actually takes place and what are the different clotting factors which are involved in that cascade. So उस पर मैं ऑलरेडी 2 वीडियोस बना चुका हूँ. काफी इजी है, काफी सिंपल है, क्योंकि ट्रिक के फॉर्म में है, and you will be able to understand that very easily. So clotting factors are present, right? After that, biomolecules are present. Some proteins are present, we know that very well. Other than proteins, what are the biomolecules? There can be carbohydrate. So carbohydrate यानी कि यहाँ पर ग्लूकोज प्रेजेंट हो सकता है. Okay, then lipids are present. Okay, all those things are present over there. So there is carbohydrate, there is lipid, there will be proteins, and those proteins are FAG, जिससे कि आप याद कर सकते हैं. F simply means fibrinogen. Fibrinogen. A simply means albumin. G simply means globulin. राइट, इन तीनों के बारे में मैं आपको बताता हूं. पहले हम बात करते हैं मिनरल्स की. एंड द मिनरल्स आर आल्सो प्रेजेंट. सो मिनरल्स लाइक देयर इज सोडियम, ओके, देयर इज लाइक लेट्स से कैल्शियम, ओके, देयर इज मैग्नीशियम, देयर इज क्लोराइड आयन, देयर इज बाइकार्बोनेट आयन, कार्बोनेट आयन. इस तरीके के काफी सारे जो है मिनरल्स दैट आर आल्सो प्रेजेंट इन द प्लाज्मा. So what is plasma consist of basically? It is present of 90 to 92% water. 90 to 92% water होगा इसमें. 6 to 8% is the protein component, and the protein will be having 3 different type of proteins. FAG, that is fibrinogen, albumin, and globulin. After that, some sort of minerals will be present. For example, there is Na positive, there is Ca di positive, Mg di positive, SiO3 negative, and chloride ion, that is Cl negative. These kind of minerals are present. After that, other biomolecules are present. For example, there can be the presence of lipid, there can be the presence of glucose, and after that the clotting factors can be present, which are in the inactivated form. When the cascade will start, they will be activated and they will form a final clot. So since they are helping in the formation of clot, they are called as the clotting factors. and if you will remove those clotting factors from the plasma, serum will be remained. So if someone will ask you what is the serum, serum is basically plasma minus clotting factors. This can be the direct statement in NEET examination, and this is already asked. So this is very important question. The definition of serum is very important. If you will take out the clotting factors from the plasma, serum will be remained, right? So what are the important components? 90 to 92% water. After that there are minerals, there are other biomolecules, there are clotting factors, and 6 to 8% are proteins, which are fibrinogen, albumin and globulin. Now fibrinogen is a very important protein of clotting factors. It also helps in clotting, as the name indicates obviously. तो ये clot formation में help करेगा. So what is the role of fibrinogen? It is very helpful in the formation of clot. So it will be helping in the blood clotting process. Albumin, it will be helping in the maintenance of osmolarity. Osmolarity या फिर हम बोल सकते हैं osmotic concentration की मेंटेनेंस में इसका बहुत ही बड़ा हाथ है. दोनों साइड सेल के अंदर बाहर कंसंट्रेशन कितनी मेंटेन रखनी है, that is basically done with the help of albumin proteins. Sorry. Globulin, now these are the most important thing. They help in the defense mechanisms. Now अब आपको समझ में नहीं आ रहा होगा कि what is globulin and how they are helpful in defense mechanism, लेकिन मैं आप एक वर्ड बोलूंगा और आप सबको समझ में आ जाएगा. Antibodies. We have talked about antibodies in human health and disease chapter. और एंटीबॉडीज बेसिकली क्या होती हैं, जो एंटीजन के खिलाफ जनरेट होती है हमारी बॉडी में. एंटीजन इज समथिंग दैट इज फॉरेन टू आवर बॉडी. If some foreign particle will come in our body and it will evoke some sort of immune response, so उसके response में antibodies generate होती हैं from the plasma cell. Okay, there are B cell and T cell, we know that very well. यहाँ पर तीन चार क्वेश्चन, तीन चार अच्छे कॉन्सेप्ट क्लियर करता हूँ. T cell is basically providing cell mediated immunity. We know that very well. Cell mediated. And B cell used to provide humoral immunity. Humoral. Right? So B cell क्या करता है? B cell are also of different type. जब सिग्नल मिलेगा, B cell will differentiate into two different type. There are memory B cells जो कि याद रखेंगे कौन सा पैथोजन आया था, so that if the same pathogen will come again, the cells can kill it. And the second type of cells are plasma cells. Plasma cells are quite huge, and those plasma cells will secrete these kind of structures. Y-shaped proteinaceous structure which are antibodies. और antibodies को हम प्यार से बुलाते हैं immunoglobulins और IG. So whenever somebody used to ask you कि हाँ भाई आप antibody A को कैसे लिखेंगे, so we used to write it like AGA. Okay, IgG, IgA हो गया हमारा, IgE. These are different kind of antibodies, right? So IG simply means immunoglobulin. Immuno because they are related to the immune response, and globulin because they are globulin proteins. So अगर आप यहाँ पे कंफ्यूज हो रहे हैं ग्लोबुलिन से, तो आप एंटीबॉडी नाम से याद कर लीजिए. That is totally fine, right? So this is about plasma. Plasma is the 55% component of blood, right? And what is plasma? Formed up of 90 to 92% water, 6 to 8% protein, that are FAG, fibrinogen, albumin, globulin. Fibrinogen will be helpful in the clotting, albumin for osmotic concentration maintenance, and globulin for the defense mechanism because they are antibodies. After that, different kind of biomolecules can be present, such as glucose and lipids. Different kind of minerals can be present. Different kind of minerals, for example, अगर आप सोडियम बोल सकते हैं, आप मैग्नीशियम बोल सकते हैं, आप कैल्शियम आयन बोल सकते हैं, आप क्लोराइड आयन बोल सकते हैं, आप SCO3 नेगेटिव बोल सकते हैं. Okay. After that, different kind of clotting factors are also present. And if you remove those clotting factors from the plasma, बचता क्या है हमारा serum. So that is about the plasma. In the next lecture, we will talk about the formed elements. And formed elements are most important. यहाँ पर कुछ चीज है जो कि काफी important है from examination point of view. But the formed elements is like totally important. उसका हर एक component बहुत ही important है. सो उसके बारे में भी हम डिटेल में स्टडी करेंगे इन द नेक्स्ट वीडियो. So I hope you got this video very well. If you really liked it, then hit like button, share this video with your friends, subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon for sure. Thank you so much.